Meet Keycafe, the cloud-connected key management system for modern businesses. Keycafe takes the hassle out of traditional key management. Where did the storage room keys go? Who drove the truck on Monday? Who has keys for the back door right now? It doesn't have to be like this. Using Keycafe's Smartbox Locker and key management software, you can share, manage, and track keys in real time from anywhere. No more misplaced keys or unauthorized use. Featuring a modular and expandable design, it can grow along with your business. Whether you're managing a vehicle fleet, hotel staff keys, or guest access for rental properties, Keycafe has customized workflows for every use case. Simply store your keys, share access, and enable authorized users to pick them up. Granular permission controls and user authentication options let you choose who a key can be accessed by and when. And with real-time notifications and detailed access logs, you'll never have to play the guessing game again. Save time, improve security, and run your business with peace of mind. With Keycafe, managing your business's keys has never been easier. Keycafe, transforming key management.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to our webinar Intro to Keycafe for Hotels. My name is Luciano Picardo and I'll be your host today. Joining me is Ianu. She's our account executive at Keycafe. Ianu, how are you doing today?
Very well, Luciano. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Very excited to be here. So, as you may know, we're part of the Keycafe team, and today we're here to show you how hotel managers, operations directors, and housekeeping managers can take control of their keys with a simple, secure, and a scalable solution designed especially for hospitality. So before we get started, we would love to hear from you. Let us know in the chat where you're tuning in from and where you're hoping to learn today. We will do our best to cover what's most important to you. So by the end of this webinar, you will know how to, first of all, ensure 24/7 key access for staff, housekeeping, and vendors, track keys in real time for full visibility and security, and implement a simple, scalable solution for single and multi-property management. We will also share a real hotel success story and answer your questions during the Q&A session at the end. Now I will pass things over to Ianu, who will walk us through the key challenges hotels face for key management and how Keycafe can provide a practical and a modern solution. Over to you, Ianu.
Thank you, Luciano, for that introduction. I'm excited to be here today sharing about Keycafe and how we're helping hotels manage their keys. So hotels typically have a large number of keys, and managing those keys cannot be a small detail. It should actually be prioritized because you don't have to deal with lost keys, security risk, and inefficiencies. All of these have a big impact on the operations of the hotels. One of those impacts is delays in operations, security vulnerabilities, as well as the high cost associated with replacing locks as well as keys. You can agree with me that those expenses are unnecessary and they can be avoided. Key management should be fast, secure, and effortless. Now we're going to explore how you can manage your keys at your hotels better. Right now, we see that many hotels still rely on outdated methods to manage their keys. Think of manual key cabinets, sign out logs, lock boxes, front desk controlled key handles. And with all of this method of key management, you don't have real-time tracking. You also don't have visibility into where your key is going, who has access to your keys, because all of these methods are prone to human errors, and you also eventually deal with lost keys. This approach costs a lot of money, it costs time, it reduces efficiencies, and it also increases security risk at your property. The hidden cost of lost keys and manual tracking cannot be overemphasized. Key management issues comes with real financial as well as operational cost. So lost keys leads to expensive replacement. Staff waste a lot of productive time tracking down keys, and you don't have real-time oversight over your keys, and that increases your security vulnerabilities. Hotels, you can agree with me that hotels need a better way to track and control keys without having to deal with any hassle. And this is where Keycafe comes in. Keycafe help hotels eliminate lost keys. Keycafe can also help you improve security, improve your operations by providing a 24/7 key access for your staff as well as your vendors. Keycafe also provides real-time tracking and a cloud-based oversight. And Keycafe gives you control, complete control over who can access your keys, when they can access it, and how they can access it. Now, let's take a closer look at the Keycafe way of managing keys. This is our MS5 smart box. It's right there on the screen and it's also right here beside me. And the major features of this smart box is it provides a secure storage for your keys. So keys are safely stored and they are only accessible to authorized users determined by you. With Keycafe, you also have real-time key tracking. You can instantly see when your key is being picked up or when your key is returned. You also have granular access control where you are able to set permission for your staff, your housekeeping, your maintenance, as well as your engineering teams. Keycafe also provides an audit trail and reporting that can be exported. This is because every key transaction is logged and is accessible to you from anywhere. So whether you're at work, you're on vacation, you're out of the country, you always have access to that audit trail and you're able to determine where your keys are being picked up, how they are being picked up, and who is picking them up. Keycafe completely removes manual works and it instantly increases your security. Now I'm going to show you how Keycafe works and how your staff are able to pick up and drop off keys. Now let's go into the system right here beside me. This is our smart box. This is the MS5 smart box. This is where all of the key pickup and drop off happens. So it has a screen where you interact with the system. There's also a camera here for video recording. So if I want to pick up a key, all I have to do is touch the screen to start, and then I would hit the key pickup. It asks me for an access code. So my access code is a unique number that has been assigned to all of your staff. I'm going to put in my access code right here. And when I do that, a list of keys comes up. So these are all the keys that my admin, my manager has given me access to and are currently in the system. So for instance, if I want to pick up a master key, I'm just going to click on master key, pick up this key. Once I do that, a bin opens up and I'm able to go right in there, pick up my key and close the bin. To drop off the key, super easy, super simple, same process. Touch the screen to start, click on key drop off, and I can choose to use my access code and I can also choose to just scan this Keycafe form. So for today's demo, I'm going to scan this form just to show you how quick and easy it is to drop off a key. Scan the form, the bin opens up, and I'm able to return key right into it. Super easy. You don't have to spend a lot of time training your staff on how to use the system to pick up and drop off keys. Now we're going to go back into the presentation and I'm going to show you the dashboard where you have access to the real-time insights as well as the reporting. As I continue the demo, please, if you have any question, feel free to drop it in the comments and we'll be happy to go over that. So Keycafe dashboard is where all of the key management happens. So it gives you instant data into your key activity. You're able to see who has accessed your keys, when they have access to it, and how they even pick up or drop off those keys. That dashboard also provides an automated audit logs for compliance and accountability. Like I mentioned earlier on, there is a camera recording for extra visual accountability. And you also have visibility across multiple hotel properties. So with Keycafe, you don't have to deal with missing keys, operational delays, or even security uncertainties because you are always in full control. So now I'm going to go into the dashboard where all of the administration happens. So this is the dashboard where you would manage your keys, determine who can pick up your keys and who can drop it off. So right here is the activity tab, which gives you information about your key activities. So how your keys are being picked up, how they are dropped off, who is picking it, who is dropping it. You also have access to the date and time. So the demo I did just a few seconds ago, I used the quick scan to drop off the master keys. It also gives information about date and time. And all of this information is available for you forever. So from the day that you get started with Keycafe till as many months, as many years, you have access to that information. Right here under the keys section is where you would have information of all your keys. So to add a key, all you have to do is come here and then you can name your key whatever you want. You can change the key code to a number that is easier for you to remember. And then you would, all of our fobs or stickers, they have a unique serial number that you can attach to all of your keys. So you would just put in the serial number right here. Another thing I like about this key tab is that it gives you instant information about all of your keys. So at a quick glance, you can see that all of your keys are currently in your system. If this key is checked out, for instance, the location right here will tell you key checked out. So you don't have to spend a lot of time trying to determine what keys are currently in the smart box or keys that are already checked out. Right here is where you would have information of all of your staff. So you can add as many users as you want, and you can determine what level of, you can also determine their user level. So we have the full user as well as the Smartbox user. Think of a full user as a supervisor and the Smartbox user as a subordinate. So a Smartbox user would only be able to pick up and drop off keys, and you can change their information right here. So if you want to change the access code of your staff, this is where you would do it. And in some cases, when somebody resigns or somebody was let go and you no longer want them to have access to your keys, you will just come right here to remove that user. Once that is done, they no longer have access to your keys. You can also come here to add permission to the keys you want them to have access to. So for instance, if I want Ashley to have access to all my keys, I will just type in all keys. If I want her to have access to the laundry room keys, for instance, I will just type in laundry and then the key would come up. Right here is also where you have information about all of your smart box. So if in cases of emergency actually, and you want to give access to your one of your keys and you don't have anybody on your property who has an access code or an admin, all you can do is click on this tiny padlock right here and it allows you authorized release for that key. So let's try that for the maintenance key. I'm just going to go to the system, touch the screen, and immediately I have access to pick up that key. That feature is very important and very useful in cases of emergency where you're not on the property or you're even out of town. So right here, we also have groups. This allows you create different groups. So you can create key groups as well as location groups. This allows you add as many keys as you want into a group, and then you can give access to your staff. We also have the time shift, which allows you create different time shift profiles depending on the work schedule of your staff. So for instance, if I work business hours, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and you've added me to this time shift profile, and I come in on Saturday trying to pick up a key, the system will not allow me. So time shift profile allows you create customized time shift profiles, working hours, where your keys are accessible to specific users. The programmable alert also allows you send notifications to your staff. One of the complaints we've seen with a lot of hotels is staff keep on, and not deliberately, they sometimes forget it in their pocket. But with programmable alerts, you're able to send them emails, text messages, reminding them to drop off the key after they've had it for a specific time. So it could be 30 minutes, it could be 8 hours, it could be 24 hours, completely up to you. Like I said earlier on, Keycafe gives you full control, so you can completely modify the system to suit your workflow. Now, I don't want to go into all of the different important features that we have on the dashboard because it's going to take a lot of our time. But if you have any questions or you want a personalized demo, please feel free to reach out to us. You could write demo in the comments, or you could just drop your email address in the comments and would reach out to you. Right now, Key Cafe works with a lot of hotels across the world, and we have a lot of positive reviews, feedback about how the system has been helping hotels around the world manage their keys. So we have Kevin here from Concord Hospitality. Kevin says Key Cafe has been an incredible addition to organization security, peace of mind, and accountability for associates. Justin from Embassy Suites also said if you have keys you need managed for an entire team, this is by far the best way to do it. We also have Mohammed from Doubletree by Hilton Hotel. He says, wow, this is amazing. It gives us full control over every single key. Key Cafe is a must have tool. So a lot of our hospitality reviews from our customers around the world shows how Key Cafe is helping hotels manage their keys and improve their operations. They no longer have to deal with lost keys, and it also improves the accountability for their staff for handling keys. Like I said, a lot of leading hotels around the world trust Key Cafe to help them manage their keys. So think of top industry leaders like Marriott, Hilton brands. They have already upgraded their key management to Key Cafe. And with Key Cafe, they've been able to improve their security and efficiency as well as their operations. They also no longer have to deal with manual tracking and all of the admin work that comes with managing keys manually. They also have a scalable solution for multi property management. The future of key management is already here, and I'm so happy that Key Cafe is at the forefront. Now, we're going to watch a case study that shows how Key Cafe is benefiting some of the top hotel brands around the world.
Keycafe is a great key management system, especially for the hotel industry, because we do have so many keys that are with so many different associates. And so for us to be able to track them the way that Keycafe can track them is just fantastic. My name is Kevin Kraus. I'm the chief engineer here at the AC by Marriott and the Hyatt House here in Lansing, Michigan. I work for Concord Hospitality, which is one of the largest hotel management companies in the United States. The problem that we would have if we didn't have Keycafe is we wouldn't have any way to track the keys.
My name is John Littlejohn. I work for Concord Hotels. We're in the hotel business. One of the biggest problems we would face if we didn't have this security. People would take their keys home, and once you get them out of the building, there's no telling what could happen to them.
It's critical that we have Keycafe for security and tracking purposes. We simply just had the boxes shipped here, and we just hung them on the wall, and they lock in place on a back plate. It takes me 5 minutes to train someone. It's very, very simple. It's critical that we know where the keys are at all times in the building, and that's what's great about the Keycafe app. You know, this saves a lot of labor, is what it does.
It works great. It even has a recording feature that records anytime someone gets their keys and drops their keys off.
Knowing where the keys are and when they're picked up, to me, that's the best benefit. I get an alert on my watch, and I can literally look down and see that, the restaurant manager has picked up their key. Customer support is fantastic with Keycafe. My rep is always available. This is a must-have. It's a must-have. I mean, if you're using a different system than Keycafe, based on my experience, you're missing out. It's a great system, just from top to bottom.
Well, thank you so much, Ianu, for that presentation and demo. Before we open the floor for your questions, feel free to drop them in the chat now while we wait for this. We will first go over some of the most common questions hotel managers ask us about Keycafe. So first of all, how long does it take to set up Keycafe at a hotel?
It doesn't take a long time at all. The system is completely plug and play. Once your order is shipped to you and your smart box gets to you, our customer success managers will reach out to you to schedule an onboarding session where they would help you get started and good to go.
Great. And what kind of training is required for staff to use this?
You need minimal trainings. A lot of our hotels will tell you that they spend less than 5 minutes getting their employee started. So it's pretty easy and simple to use. All you need to do is get them signed up on the product, and once they have their access code, they can start picking up and dropping off keys.
And what happens if there's a power or an internet outage? Can staff still access keys?
Absolutely. The system has a great offline mode. So if you lose connectivity, the offline mode will allow you to continue to pick up and drop off keys. The same thing happens if you lose power. There is a battery backup in the system that allows you to also continue to pick up and drop off keys while you wait for your power to be restored. So nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about on power or connectivity issues.
And can I grant temporary access to outside vendors or contractors?
Absolutely. We have a feature called the one-time booking. One-time booking allows you set a one-time booking for visitors or guests where you send them an email or text message telling them how to pick up and drop off keys. It also creates a temporary one-time booking code for them. So when they get into your property, they can use that code to pick up and drop off keys. And you can also decide to send them a reminder to drop off the key so they don't forget to drop it off before leaving the property.
Okay, and last but not least, how does Keycafe's pricing work for hotels looking to expand? Can we scale the system as we add more rooms or properties?
Absolutely. Our system is modular and totally scalable. So we have expansion units with 18 key bins, and we also have another one with 42 key bins. So as your business continues to grow, your keys continue to grow, you can continue to add on expansion units to accommodate your keys.
Okay, great. Well, if we don't have any further questions, if you think of anything else after the webinar, or if you're watching us later today or any other day, you can always reach out to us at sales@keycafe.com to ask us any questions or to schedule a personalized demo. But before we wrap up, let's quickly revisit what we have covered today. You've learned how Keycafe can, first of all, provide 24/7 key access for staff, housekeeping, and vendors, track every key in real time for full security and visibility, eliminate manual processes, and streamline hotel operations, and also scale across multiple properties with one cloud-based system. If you're ready to see how Keycafe can fit into your hotel's daily operations, simply type demo in the comments and we will contact you for a personalized demo tailored to your needs. You can also schedule a demo anytime by emailing sales@keycafe.com. Yanu, I don't know if you have to a last message for our audience.
Yeah, totally enjoyed the webinar today. If you'd like a personalized demo, you would like to chat with me, please write demo in the chat or just email us at sales@keycafe.com and then I will be in touch. Thank you so much for joining our webinar today. We hope it was insightful for you and we look forward to connecting with you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Iano, for being with us today. And thank you for spending your time with us today. We look forward to connecting with you soon. Bye-bye.
Meet Keycafe, the cloud-connected key management system for modern businesses. Keycafe takes the hassle out of traditional key management. Where did the storage room keys go? Who drove the truck on Monday? Who has keys for the back door right now? It doesn't have to be like this. Using Keycafe's Smart Box Locker and key management software, you can share, manage, and track keys in real time from anywhere. No more misplaced keys or unauthorized use. Featuring a modular and expandable design, it can grow along with your business. Whether you're managing a vehicle fleet, hotel staff keys, or guest access for rental properties, Keycafe has customized workflows for every use case. Simply store your keys, share access, and enable authorized users to pick them up. Granular permission controls and user authentication options let you choose who a key can be accessed by and when. And with real-time notifications and detailed access logs, you'll never have to play the guessing game again. Save time, improve security, and run your business with peace of mind. With Keycafe, managing your business's keys has never been easier. Keycafe, transforming key management.
Keycafe's MS5 Smart Box, a safe harbor for your keys. Designed with robust backup systems, a low power mode, a fail-safe system, and an onboard security camera, ensuring your keys are available 24/7. Keep your keys monitored with Keycafe.